Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking session number 154. Thank you so much for becoming family member of this beautiful family, where we all help each other becoming a good communicator, our better communicator, our improved communicator, and public speaker. Thank you so much. In this session, you will manage your time by yourself. Our host, our topics master is Toastmaster Umar Farooq Awan. He will be giving you a topic, and based on your knowledge, based on your understanding, you can speak for 1 to 2 minutes and maximum 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Try to manage by yourself with estimate or with the timing device if you have. I will not take much of your time, but to request you keep yourself on mute mode till your name is called up on stage. Definitely, if you have joined now, till now, you will be called by Toastmaster Umar in the order of joining. The way in the order you have joined, you will be called as per that order by Toastmaster Omar Farooq. He will be giving you very nice, interesting topic. No need to ask that again. Whatever you understand about that topic, go ahead and speak about it. If you are not able to understand the topic, no problem. Whatever you have understood, speak about it. Sometimes when we do mistakes, we actually bring out best of ourselves. It's completely all right. When I fail, I even enjoy. When I succeed, I enjoy a little extra. End of the day, I enjoy both ways. Ladies and gentlemen, will not take much of your time, but to call upon our host, our topics master of today's meeting, Toastmaster Umar Farooq, on the podium. Over to Toastmaster Umar.
Thank you, Didi Amjad, for the warm welcome. Good evening, everybody. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, namaskar. How is everyone doing? Holding up? Good. So let's start our session. So, what of the day is cognizance? Be self-aware, to be conscious of yourself, be mindful. You can use it as adjective cognizant also during your speeches. So let's have a fun learning session. Great. So first we have Savita ma'am.
Yes, that's Mr. Omar.
Okay, Savita ma'am, your topic is better to wear out than to rust out. I'll repeat, better to wear out than rust out. I'll put it in the chat also.
Good evening, good morning, everyone present here, and thank you so much, Toastmaster Omar, for this topic. Better to wear out. Yes, I agree. We should try our best in doing whatever our goal is, whatever we have focus in our life. Yes, and we should put all our effort, whatever is in our control, whatever potentials we have, whatever potential nature has given us, whatever skills we have got to bring out the result. Wearing out is putting hard work to best of our knowledge. And we should not rust out, we should not become tired, and we should not become stale in doing anything. Whatever achievements we have in our mind, we have to put our maximum effort, and that effort we have to bring in cognizance to in front of everybody. The result itself brings. There's no need of like showing or putting or telling anybody. Result itself shows that wearing out or it was rust out. Yes, I agree with this. It is always better to wear out, put our best effort to achieve our goal in life rather than rusting out, rather than feeling scared. Yes. And thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Umar.
Wonderful. Yes, true. It's better to wear out than to rust out. You have to do the hard work for the things. So let's see. Sushant, Gabriel Sushant is with us.
Am I audible? Topics master.
You are audible. Yes. So Sushant, your topic is the key to life is not accumulation, it's contribution. The key to life is not accumulation, it is contribution. I'll put it in the chat also.
Yeah. The key to life is not accumulation, contribution. And hence, thanks, Table Topic Master, for that question, for that topic. Key to life is not accumulation, but it's contribution. Whenever you want to spend a life which you think it needs to be filled with happiness, filled with joy, and the only key to it is contribution. When you help someone else, that's the biggest happiness you get. Though the happiness you get is but a contribution or like helping others is way more than getting A plus in your max sheet. Because when you help with others, like a joy, a bond creates. It's like unbreakable one. It makes us so much happy that though we are lacking in something, but still we were like able to give it to someone else who really needs it, right? When you give something someone at the moment they don't have it, you'll get whatever you want at the moment you need it. And that's what something that I really understood in my life. So the way of the family. I will always say that the key to life is not accumulation, it's contribution. Help everyone you could see so that you can make and you can be the biggest, happiest person in life.
Wonderful, Susha. Great. Yes, we should not only accumulate, we should contribute to the society also. That's what life is all about. Sharing is caring. Huh? So let's have Naveed with us. Naveed.
So, yeah. Hello, Toastmaster Umar.
Yes. Naveen. Naveed. You are there?
Yes.
Naveed.
Oh,
Naveed
Naveed.
Siddiqui. Naveed Siddiqui. Yeah. Yes. So, Naveed. So your topic is the only thing that can grow is the thing you give energy to. I'll repeat, the only thing that can grow is the thing you give energy to. Naveed, I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you very much, TM Omar. Uh, my topic is the only thing that can grow is a thing you give energy to. Well, it is really true that the time you give to something, it will actually become more strong. You give time to your public speaking, you will improve your public speaking. If you think about the negative thoughts in your mind, then you will always have negative thoughts. Even if there is a way clearly around in front of you, and you will feel that no, there is something wrong. There should not be a door because you are feeding your mind negative way. So giving energy means to give your time to something. And there are some people can be imaginary people. When you are talking with them and you feel that there is a negative sense coming out from there, so it means you should avoid from there. Well, I was once attending a session regarding energy management. So they divided energy in two or three things. There was emotional energy, there was physical energy, there was spiritual energy, and there was mental energy. So four energies are present in yourself. So if you control these four energies, you will have a really strong self in yourself. So physical energy in terms of doing exercise, mental energy, thinking positive, spiritual energy, contributing to a society, and emotional energy, supporting to someone when they need it. So energize yourself with others. So I think, Thank you very much, Omar.
Wonderful, David. I will have a Red Bull for give that will give me energy. Huh? Red Bull. Just kidding. So next is we have Anik is not there. I think Anik was there. Babu, we have Babu. Babu, you need an
Yes, sir.
energy. You need an energy drink also. You know. So Babu, this is a very interesting topic. I hope you understand it. The topic is the fool didn't know it was possible, so he did it. The fool did not know it was possible, so he did it. So
It was my class 10 examination, and I have taken the physical training as an optional subject that we all take as it was in our course. Actually, I took it because I used to think that it was very easy. But when I took it, I found that it is the most toughest additional subject that is included in the course. I was at that time thinking that why didn't I took the bookkeeping that is related to accountancy? Why did I go for the physical education got education thing? I have to make phenyl, I have to make different things, and I just thought that what is it is going to do to me. But when on the final day, it was the final exam after 2 years of continuous scolding from the teacher. I got a bat in my hand, and I was just asked to show various types of shots that are present in the cricket. And someone gave a ball to a guy, and I told him that please give me some easy delivery so that I can at least touch the ball with my bat. He was a professional cricketer, and he used to play in under 19 team as well at that time. But to my surprise, I thought that I wouldn't be able to touch even a single delivery. But on the last ball, I did not know what happened. It hit my bat, and the ball went out of the stadium. Yes, this is true incident that I am sharing. I was a fool that I took that subject as an additional subject in my class 10. But I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I hit the sixer. I hit the sixer, and the ball got out of the ground, and I passed the examination. Maybe he was too kind to me to give so much short pitch delivery. But at the end of the day, the fool did it and hit a sixer. Thank you, and back to the Toastmaster Umar.
Babu, you created a story. Good attempt. Good attempt. So now we have Samriddhi. Samriddhi, there is a very interesting topic. So uh, your topic is I could agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. I could agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. Samriddhi,
Thank you,
I put it in the chat.
Yes, sure. Thank you. So thank you for giving me this topic. So I just repeat the topic once again. I could agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. So basically what I understand from this is at times there are situations when we have to counter the other person. As an example, that there are scenarios in our offices when we do have our seniors, and then they also might be wrong. There could be a thing that you might be knowing better than him or her. So there are chances when you can be a little submissive and you can be conscious that whether you should take this up with him or her or not. But then if you would agree with that person, then you would both land in the same boat, and then you both would be wrong, and then it could create a chaos. I think that's all I have for this tagline. Nothing much.
Are you sure? You don't want to carry it on? No? What
Just
does it mean?
give me a second.
Okay.
Yes, so what basically I understand from this is that we have to be I'm sorry.
Okay, no issues.
Any thoughts?
See, if I agree with that person, then both will be wrong. Means I am right. It is indirectly saying I am right, you are wrong. So that is about confidence and self-confidence. So next is we have Aisha is not here. Aisha disappeared. Isan is there. Hassan, Muhammad, are you there? Hassan. Hassan always attends the session, but he doesn't attend the topic. I don't know what. Anyway, so Bhavna is here. Bhavna was there. I think he has gone. Bhavna disappeared also. Who is this? Samrita. Sir, Mr. No, she's not there also, I think. Sharman, sir.
Okay, so Sumar.
Yes. I have an easy topic for you. Sharman, sir is laughing. Okay. So your topic is the problems are not stop signs, they are guidelines. Problems are not stop signs, they are guidelines. I put it in the chat.
Mr. Table Topic Master and Global Into Friends. Yes, I agree with that. Sometimes you get problems, but those are not those are signs only. But if you can prepare for those indications, you can. It's called switching time saves the nines, I think. And if you just get to know, you can predict the future. You get problems like this. If I get a problem like this, how can I face it? So you can have rehearse and you can have answers. Then the issues coming to you to challenge your life to future. So it's like we can say I faced these 3 weeks. My whole family got infected with COVID, and also hospitalized. And I have to undergo the new strategy, the daily change of daily routine. So I have to keep my mental situation well balanced, and my work life. My report was negative. So others, my eldest daughter was pregnant and hospitalized, and also got the discharge from the hospital and again hospitalized. So those are the signs to strong me and to face the challenges coming to me in future also. In this COVID situation, I got all the experiences, and I can give my experience to others also. If others going to face the problems, so you are very strong and confident with the situation. Over to you, Mr. Table Topic Master.
Wonderful, Toastmaster Sherman, and I hope your family is doing well and you also.
Yeah.
Yes, my prayers are with them. So, inshallah. So now we have Samir with us. Samir Meher.
Good evening, all of you.
Yes, Samir, you want an easy one or a hard one?
Anything you can. It is up to you.
Up to me? If it's up to me. Okay, so easy ones for you. The only real mistake is the one from which you learn nothing. The only real mistake is the one from which you learn nothing. I put it in the chat.
Yes. Good evening, all of you. And let me first tell you that I am coming from the eastern part of India, where basically from Odisha. Right now over here, there is a severe cyclonic storm going on, and most of the people are getting affected through it. Luckily, I have got electricity at my home, right now. So it is getting raining heavily outside, but still I have got the power, and this portion is basically not that much affected. Anyhow, let's pray for everyone wellness today. This is the thing what I would like to say. Regarding the topic, the only real mistake is one from which we learn nothing. The thing is that in our life we do lots of work. If we are whether it is good or bad, we'll do lots of work. Irrespective of the output, we do lot of work. But if we are not learning at every point of time, then we are not getting any learning from every point of time, then it is the work is nothing, means everything goes in vain. So as per me, whatever we are doing, whatever action we are doing, whatever project we are doing, we should learn something, and that bit of learning will help us to improve in the further steps of the life. This much, Umar. Over to you now.
Wonderful. Yes, of course. When you learn from your mistake, the mistakes convert into lessons.
Yeah.
So mistakes become lessons. So if you are not learning, it will stay as a mistake. So wonderful. So next I have Chandresh.
Yes, Umarji.
So Chandresh, sir, your topic is desperation fuels inspiration. I'll put it in the chat. Desperation fuels inspiration.
When I have passed my college and I was interviewed during campus interview, one of the interviewer asked me that uh, after all these questions, one quote I have told him that I prefer all-rounder than the. It was regarding cricket, so I have given answer like that. I prefer all-rounder than batsman or a bowler, because if he fails in batting or bowling, he can make up by fielding or bowling or batting. In any field, he can try and give his better. And then he asked, "Why? What your thought about satisfaction?" I said at that time, satisfaction is the end of life. If you are satisfied, then you are simply died. You have healthy some curiosity, some aspirations, desires, dreams to live your life. So you should be desperate enough to have to uh, for better version of yourself, to give back to the society in whole, because otherwise there is no meaning of living. So I can say that you should be desperate enough to be better version, to grow, to excel in whatever field you are. So desperation is fuels inspiration. Over to you, TM.
Wonderfully attempted and improvised. Great thoughts, Chandresh. Well done. So now we have Naveen sir. Naveen sir, from Singapore. Naveen sir, your topic is the time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. The time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. I'll put it in the chat.
Yep. Fellow Toastmasters, in this life, we learn a lot of things right from our childhood till the time we grow up. Believe it or not, some of those times which we do spend, we think, is it really worth it? Some of the subjects that we take in our school days or in our university days, we really start questioning that what is the utility of these things, and how is it going to be helpful in days to come ahead. But let me tell you, those things, they do find some value sometime or the other at one time of life. Let me give you an example of Steve Jobs. When he was young, and when he was unemployed and he was trying to find a purpose in his life, he learned calligraphy. And he didn't know how it's going to be useful, but yet he was just interested in calligraphy, and he learned it. And he was quite good in it. Later on, when he really came in the field of IT, and when he excelled in it, and when he built his first personal computer of known as the Macs and all them. So the main thing, or the major advantage he had, was the fonts in the Macs. And he was able to develop a unique font sequence because of his knowledge of calligraphy, which he didn't know when it is going to be useful. So it might have been a time wasted when he learned it at that point of time, but yet it proved to be his greatest assets. Similarly, in our life, we might think that right now we are just wasting our time in this pandemic. What am I doing in this lockdown? But of course, believe it or not, if you can utilize your time to learn something new, as I'm learning right now, how to master the art of table topics, it might be of useful at some point of my life later on. Who knows? Life is long, and at that point of time, of course, I'm going to thank all my mentors. I'm going to thank Toastmaster Umar for giving me such a wonderful topic and for excelling me in table topics. So the thing is that we all need to help each other, and we need to know and find a purpose in life to ensure that anytime, whichever we feel we have the abundance, or to take up any opportunity, take it up. And believe me, it won't be a time wasted. It will be an opportunity which may strike at any point of time at later point in life. Over to you, Toastmaster Farooq.
Wonderful and great thoughts, and you are most welcome. So next we have Najla ma'am. Long time no see, huh? So after you are coming after a long time, you should get a hard one, hard topic.
It's
Huh?
always hard with you, Omar.
It's always hard, huh? No, no, it's an easy one. So your topic is I don't need it to be easy. I need it to be worth it. I don't need it to be easy. I need it to be worth it. What does that mean?
I told you it's never been easy with you, yeah, Omar. It's always
The
never been.
easy is coming in it, huh? So topic is easy.
Yeah, very smooth piece of cake. Good evening, Toastmaster Impromptu. I really miss everybody and miss the session. And yes, I don't need it to be easy. I need it to be worth it. How many times in your life you ask yourself, do I value the thing I have? And do I have the valued thing or no? Does it worth the thing, the struggle? An hour back, I got a topic just similar to this in a table topic session meeting. And it was like, life it doesn't get easier, it's getting harder, but you need to be stronger. Which is, for I feel that I agree that in this session, in this sentence, sorry, that yeah, I don't need it to be easy. With Omar, why? Because life is not easy, Omar. Life is not easy. You are really laughing after a long time. Thank you very much, Omar, for the topic. Yeah, life is not easy. So every time I'm doing everything in my life, recently I really started reality check. Have you ever hear about this? Reality check, when you stand at what point are you in, and check whether you worth what you do or what you have done to the point that you reach. Does it worth that tiredness, or does it worth that struggle? I believe I did. It did worth whatever steps I did in my life until I reached to what I am now, and I got all this friendship. That was one of my struggle in life, to get friends, because it's not easy to have friends with me. I mean, from my side, not you other people's side. And the Toastmaster is another example of a struggle in life, because it's not easy to become here in the impromptu speaking and speaking about a topic in life. It's never to be easier, Omar. It's never been easy. Bitem Amjad, I know. So yeah, take your step, value the thing, and weigh your place. weigh the thing you have, and do your reality check. Does it worth where you reach, or do you need more, or it's enough? And I believe it's never enough. Over to you, Amar Farooq.
Wonderful. Interesting reply. So we have to do a reality check. Yes, that we need to try to shake up things. So now we have Jaya Raghuvanshi. Long time. After long time.
Hello.
Yes, Jaya ma'am.
Yeah.
So your topic is your worth consists in what you are, not in what you have. Your worth consists in what you are and not what you have. I'll put it in the chat.
A very good evening to all the Toastmaster and dear guests. According to what the sentence means, your worth consists in what you are and not in what you have. I think your worth may be your character, your nature is what you are, right? Your strength. That is the worth that consists in you, in every one of us. We all have strength, weakness, bad and good characters. Nature, that's what we are built of, our DNA. We might have nature or character of 50-50 of our both parents. Then our nature and character is again depends on the environment and your upbringing, your calamities, that hardship that you go through, that um, when you grow, it becomes an inbuilt in you. So that's what I feel on your personality, your character or nature, what you call, according to me, connaissance, um, connaissance that uh, is in you. That is, word consists in what you are and not in what you have. Over to you.
Wonderful, Jaya. Great, wonderful take on the topic. Well attempted. So now we have Shruti. Shruti, are you there? Shruti Racharla. Shruti Racharla is there or no? Okay, maybe we'll take her in the end. Okay, Sunita ma'am. Siddharth first Siddharth is there, then Sunita. Okay. Siddharth first. Siddharth, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, Siddharth. You want an easy one or a hard one?
Whatever you give, I will accept it.
You will attempt it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so your topic is mountain tops inspire leaders, but valleys mature them. Very interesting topic. Mountain tops inspire leaders, but valleys mature them. Siddharth.
What values mature them? Yeah. Thank you for the topic. This Let's mountain inspire the leaders, but valleys mature them actually. We always are lured with the whatever the aims we have, goal we have, imagination we have. That is actually inspiring us. That is the mountain top actually, or which is just inspiring us to do something. But before reaching to some mountain, we have to cross the valley. Valley means what? In the process, what where we are going to reach. Before than that, we have to be through a means we have to grow through some process. We can't just have a, one day success. Success doesn't mean that overnight success comes and everyone is alerting and clapping. That's a yes, I did it, I did it. Like just nothing like that is. It is not true actually. If we see confinedly that what is the success actually, what is the top of the mountain, how one have reached over there, then we will find that there is a deep valley, and through that they have gone through, and it's a long process with the continuity of the same thing doing day and night. They have been to the top, and they have reached to that top level of mountains. So it is being very well said that mountains top inspire us, but the mountains inspire the leaders, but the mature them is that is the valley actually. Most of the time people get inspired by the top of the mountain or whatever they call the, either I want to be the millionaires, some people say like that, or I want to be a great leaders, or whatever, I want to be the richest person, or I want to be the great persons, or I want to be having a big businesses, whatever the people top mountains could have. But it is the only that's valley that makes it possible actually to get you to the top of the mountains, because most of the people drop means fade away in the process. So I wish everyone could go through that process and reach to that top level of mountain. Thank you, Toastmaster.
No, so that it was a tough topic actually. I will say a tricky one. So, but you did well. You did well.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, Sunita ma'am, another interesting topic for you. Listen carefully. It's one of my favorite topics. You never know the truth. You know our truth. I'll repeat. You never know the truth. You know our truth. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, that's a tough one for me. Good evening, Toastmasters.
You want to change it? You can
No,
change
no,
it.
no, let me try. Let me try.
Okay.
Philosophical ones always evade me. Okay, so you never know the truth, you know a truth. Okay, yes, we're all searching for the elusive truth. What is life? The basic question we all ask ourselves: what is this truth? Why are we here? Who created us? What? Why are some people born as human beings? Why are some people? These are truths that we will never know. And but we discover different truths about human beings, about the world as we go through each day. We realize that in order to be good human beings, we have to be honest and we to be, uh, find the truth in reality, in living. What is the purpose of living? How can we contribute? These are daily truths that we encounter. But the basic big truth about what is this life about and what happens after life, these are all big truths which we never seem to understand. So we don't know that truth, but we know daily we come across different truths. Over to you, Toastmaster, table topic master. That was a tough one.
Oh, it was a tough one. Yes.
What is it?
It means truth is relative. Your truth may be different from my truth. Okay, everybody's understanding of truth is different. You don't know the truth. Maybe other person have a different an interpretation of something. So everybody sees there from their own point of view things. You cannot say that. So that was the thing. So next we have, who is there? Vaishnavi was there. She just left, I think, maybe. Vaishnavi is not there. So Vaishnavi is not in. Manoranjani ma'am, the lawyer. Judge Sahab.
Yeah, hi.
Okay. So, Manoranjani ma'am, your topic is most people fail in life because they measure in minor things. Most people fail in life because they measure in minor things. I'll put it in the chat.
Good evening, my Toastmasters family. The topic for me tonight is most people fail in life because they major in minor things. I thought it was measure, it is major. Is that major only? Omar, is that
Yes,
major only?
major, M-A-J-O-R.
Most people fail in because they major in minor things.
Yes.
Okay, it's like this. What I think, how I interpret this is like they look at small. Many people fail in life is because they make mountain out of mule. There is one proverb which says, no, the small things they look with a big convex lens and they find problems with others in their own life, with themselves itself, and they create problems for themselves. As I always keep saying, whatever happens around or how we take it is all between our 2 ears. If we keep that coolly, if we start thinking and we take things positively around us, then I'm sure many problems will become very easy. Life becomes very easy. In fact, it's not the problems becoming easy. There is no problems. It is every problem has a solution. Like it says, every lock has a key, that every problem has a solution. So it is basically how we interpret that problem as a problem or an opportunity to learn from it or to grow from that. So I think it is, we have to leave minor things everywhere, whether it's in our family life or in our profession, look for major issues and try to solve. And if there is anything major also, you make that into small pieces and then keep solving them. Then do the biggest ones first so that you'll get relieved. What you don't like, do first. Like if you don't like to exercise, do that early in the morning. Then the whole day you'll be at peace. You can keep eating, you can enjoy life. So I think the best thing is to monitor the big things, make them small, and then conquer take small steps, and then you can lead a happy life. Thank you. I'm going to. Did I get the right point, Umar? Is that what you were looking for?
It's good improvisation. Good attempt. Good attempt. Sunita ma'am is laughing.
No, but I want to know what it was about because I thought measure, but it was major.
It is major because major and minor two opposites, so they have used it in such a way that you can. So sometimes you are on point, almost like that, maybe in between. But we sometimes we focus on a lot of things that don't matter in our life. They are not important, and we lose our own goals and what are our
Focus on the
ambitions.
big things
See,
in life.
there is a quote now: if you throw stone at every dog that barks at you, you will not reach your goals. So all the small things, small obstacles, if you are focusing on them, you will not reach your destination.
Okay.
So that's what the main concept. So let's move. Udinur
I
is
don't know
not
if
there.
I spoke that, but that was what is in my mind.
Yes, yes.
Instead,
Yes.
I go blank when you ask somebody and I see.
Yeah,
So.
yes, definitely. Udinur Sohaban is there. Sohaban. Khan. My name is
Sir.
Khan and I'm not terrorist.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes, Sohaban. So I will give you an easy topic. You are a new one.
This is my first table topic section, sir.
Okay, so let's give you an easy one.
Recently, I took the membership in First Master.
Okay, so what should be your easy topic? That was I thinking of all the from the list. I tried to find an easy topic. Okay, so that's maybe you can understand. He who cannot dance puts the blame on the floor. He who cannot dance puts the blame on the floor. You can understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Who cannot dance? It's the blame on the floor. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. If we try something and we put all efforts and we didn't fail. There are some people who put blame on others. Mostly the successful people in the world take the responsibility of the every act they took, and they take the full responsibility, whatever the cause may be. If they fail, they took the responsibility, and they they do the necessary things for the next step. And for next attempt, what are the wrongs I did in the previous step? They don't put the blame on others. But whereas majority of the people blame others, and they don't focus on their strengths, the whole power lies in them only. But recently we are putting blame on others. But if we take the precautions and we are taking all the precautions, then we can be safe. Over to you, tabletop master.
Wonderful, Suhavakhan. Great take. Wonderful thoughts. So now we have with us our champion speaker, Saurabh Jarial. Saurabh, are you there?
Yeah, Umar, I'm here.
Okay, so Saurabh, you want an easy one or hard?
Toastmaster Farooq, as far as I know, none of your topics can be easy.
Really? No, it's not like that. Okay, I have an easy one for you. Life is balance of holding on and letting go. Life is the balance of holding on and letting go.
Topic master, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Life is balance of, just a second. Yeah. Life is balance of holding on and letting go. Now, this particular quote reminds me of a very dark incident I have once read. Well, I was searching through many dark experiences on Quora. I found a confession about a person. He told me there that while he was preparing for his tenure to become a monk, he was about to leave for the monastery in China. At the time, he had a heated argument with his father, and he decided that he'll not talk to his father. Now, when you come and become a part of a monk or a monastery in China, there's a single ritual which you have to follow, that you cannot talk to anyone for 12 long years. During that time, that person nearly cut down every contact with his father. When he returned back, what he found was that his father was no more. They tried to send him letters, but he was not accepting. They tried to call him, but he was not answering them because he was going on with a penance to become a monk in that particular monastery. For 12 long years, he held the grudge instead of letting it go, and he lost his father. Now let's rewind that particular incident 12 years back. Maybe at that time while he was leaving his home, if he didn't had the heated argument, or even though if he had the heated argument, what could have happened if he had hugged his father tightly and said, "I'm sorry, father." He might not be holding the grudge. He may have become the monk. People might be regarding him as the wisest one of all. But do you really think that he was that wise because he was holding the grudge? A demon he was holding inside his heart while preparing and praying for God from his mind. And that demon was devouring on him. So my dear Toastmasters, it's okay to have grudge. It's okay to hold on to something, but you'll only know that it's time to heal yourself when you start letting it go, because it heals, it justifies. That was all from my side. Over to you, topic master.
Great thoughts, and you are a good storyteller. Huh? So wonderful. So letting go and holding on. So now we have Pragya with us. Pragya is going to district finals in Saturday. She is in the finals of table topics. So you want an easy or hard one? Oh, very hard. Pragya? No, it should be like a contest level. Okay, in contest, the topic is speakable, so they will not give you extremely tough. So okay, your topic is there is no need to prove anything if it is real. there is no need to prove anything if it is real. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster.
Throughout my life, I was somebody who felt the need to explain myself, prove myself to the people around me. I was always living in a guilt that maybe I am doing something wrong. Maybe I am not able to succeed. Maybe I am not able to achieve. Maybe there is something wrong with me. And many of us live with this kind of a feeling that we are wrong, and we try to give explanations about us. We try to keep proving ourselves to people around us because we believe that if we prove them, we are right. We are doing something correct. But a point of time in my life came where I understood this thing. When I was working in a company, I went against everybody in my family. I did what my heart asked me to do. And I did not even feel the need to explain it to anybody because I knew that what I was doing was real for me. It was something which I wanted deep inside me. And that is when I started doing things without keeping in my mind that I need to keep explaining myself to people. Because I might know that my heart, my mind, my work will prove it if need be. But still, I ask you, why that need be? When you know in your heart, when you know in your desires, when you know in your beliefs, when you know in your feelings, emotions, everything, that what you are doing is right, is real, is something which you want deep inside. You will never need to explain it to somebody. And another thing which I learned at that point of time, which was extremely important, was that we explain things when we know inside that they are not real. We are not trying to prove it to people. We are just trying to prove it to ourselves, to tell it to ourselves that no, this is real, this is true, this is what you want. If you have done that, remember that if it's real, you will not need to prove it. If it is not, you are not proving it to others, but only and only to yourself. So stop there. Over to you, Omar.
Good, well done. Now our district champion. Olympics. Good attempt.
Omar, they say that one minute of a day there is God on your tongue, and I really wish it was this minute.
Good attempt. Good. But maybe conclusion not that strong.
You stop giving me such difficult topics. District people don't even.
No, you have to work on this, and you are in a district final, so yeah.
They don't search for such dangerous topics.
It's an easy topic, not that difficult. Okay, now we have with us Wusi Kasi. Wusi Kasi is there? You are here. Wusi Kosi, are you there? Wusi, no. Uma Natraj.
You might be pronouncing wrong his name.
Wasi? No, Wasi, no. Okay, let's go with Uma Natraj first. So Uma
I don't want to work on pronunciations now.
Okay. So your topic is worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. I'll put it in the chat.
It's like paying a debt you don't owe. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Life is full of challenges. And when you go on worrying about some challenge or any problem or hurdle, it definitely hurts. And what is the use of worrying? Is it the solution? Will it give you a solution if you keep on worrying? I definitely feel that worrying is not a solution. Every problem has a solution. If there is a problem, definitely there is a solution. Worrying will not solve your problem. Think different ways of how you can solve a problem. Make a list. I remember there is one Kaizen method. I'm not very sure of the name, where you just do a mind mapping of a problem and find the different solutions for a particular problem. So when you do this, you know exactly where you stand, what is the reason for this problem, how you can solve it in different ways. That is the positive approach. And why should you go on worrying about that problem? Just if you take it spiritually, I will feel surrendering to God. He will take care of everything. He knows what is best for us. So I always take that attitude and I'm positive and I surrender myself completely to the universe or the universal energy and go in that flow. So when recently I was affected by COVID and I remained positive throughout and that helped me bounce back. Just worrying about the problem is not going to give you the solution. So it is just like a wound which you keep on remembering and trying to find some method to make it go away. So instead of that, see how you can find a solution for that. Go ahead and be positive and just forget the worries. Thank you.
Wonderful. Oh, my man, great attempt and good thoughts. Worrying is like suffering twice. So you are a lot of overthinking goes into it. So wonderful. Now we have with us, who was there? I think new person, Tanmoy Raha.
This is my first call, so I'm not too sure if I'm ready.
So you
So I
want
can talk.
to try?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm not very good at it.
No issues. You will get better with it every time you will do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so your topic is have enough courage to start and enough heart to finish. Have enough courage to start and enough heart to finish. I will
Okay.
put it in the chat.
Yeah. So I think the first and foremost thing that an individual can do is to have a firm belief that he and she has the capability of doing something. And everybody has the skill or the talent.
Not this.
It's got disconnected, I think.
I think he's disconnected. Oh, Puneet has just came in the right time, maybe.
Oh, thank you so much. I was helping a fellow contestant for upcoming district evaluation. That's why it got late. Sorry for that.
You are a champion evaluator also, huh? A mentor?
Learning.
Learning by doing, huh? Good. So you want to try a topic?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So you want an easy one or hard one?
You always give even easy one is hard. Like जो आपके लिए easy होता है, that is hard for us. So give hard one.
Okay. So your topic is it's the Rumi's code. The wound is the place where the light enters you. The wound is the place where light enters you.
This is one of my favorite quote, apart from this beautiful repository of which Rumi has given us. Where there is ruin, there is hope for treasure, and where there is a wound, where the light enters. And let me give out the solution as well, in the words of Rumi, who said, the cure of the pain is in the pain. Good evening, everyone. When I look at this beautiful topic, I realized the time when I was struggling with my engineering examination. There were times when you get stuck, don't we, after following herd mentality? And I did remember how I was stuck, don't know what to do. My father invested nearly 9 lakh of rupees in my engineering education, and I have already disappointed him. Have you ever felt that sudden weight of debt weighing you down? How would you feel letting your loved ones being disappointed by your actions? Thankfully, I had an amazing, compassionate father who made me realize and take responsibility for my academics. He told me that's okay if you're not able to clear well your examination, but the next time when I do, work hard towards it. The cure of the pain is always in the pain. And my pain was I was procrastinating, I was lethargic, and I was always postponing. I blamed everyone else except myself. Wound is the place where the light enters, and that setback was a way for me to make a comeback. And it wouldn't have been possible had it not been for my compassionate, empathetic father who made me realize the wound which I was going. Had it not been for that wound, had it not been for that procrastination, that lethargic attitude which I was having, had he not made me realize the pains and the wound which I was undergoing, I doubt I would have had that beautiful light of wisdom which he was giving me. Thankfully, I did clear my engineering exam, got an amazing job, amazing 3 years of my life with an amazing automotive company, and I left to come and join my father's business. Fellow Toastmasters, the cure of the pain is always in the pain. So that when the next time when you get hurt, chances are there is a light which will enter. That light could be in the form of beautiful wisdom. Back to you, Toastmaster Umar.
Beautiful wisdom of the table topics. Wonderful. So now I think Vasikosi is not there. So we can go on to Amjad sir. The sir is here.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So your topic is there can be glory in failure and despair in success. There can be glory in failure and despair in success. I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you so much, Mr. Topics Master. There can be glory in failure and despair in success. Imagine you are competing with your son. Imagine you are competing with your sister. Imagine if you are competing with your loved one and you win, and you're looking at that person, and that person will never make you feel you have won, because you wanted him to win, at the same time you wanted to win. For that learning, I often compete with my son. We go outside, we do running, we do a lot of stuff together, and I make sure he wins. And I make sure I tell him, fight strongly, and you need to make me lose. And he does it. When he wins, you won't believe, I consider myself the winner of the world. I have conquered everything in my life. There where I feel glory in failure. If I would have succeeded and I would see my son failing and feeling broke, then I would not feel happy but despair. We never want our loved ones to lose in our lives. That's why sometimes we sacrifice. When we sacrifice, it's kind of failure because we don't win for our heart, but we make sure we are winning for the rest of our life. We're winning their heart. We win our generations to come. So where did you experience such thing in your life? Did you compete with your friend and you let him win or you let her win and you felt, yes, that was the glory. That was the glory. That was something you always cherish and you tell people as a story. And you feel, if I would have won, I would have not kept the relationship, because some people are very sensitive, and you are a strong person, and you can keep that failure as glory, as that person cannot keep the failure as glory, but success, but a little despair for you. It's completely up to the person. When you feel like, I'm a great person, I'm a person who can carry somebody on my shoulder, make somebody win over me, I think you're not a winner, but you are a great person. You are a leader. You're someone exceptional in this society at this time, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I normally try these things and I love these experiences in my life. We'll continue doing it. Thank you so much, Mr. Topics Master. Back to you, sir.
Wonderful, Dr. Amjad. Great thoughts and very inspiring words. So well done. And everybody did so well. So with this, we'll come to the Tanmoy. Is there? Tanmoy wants to try. Tanmoy, they did not try it.
I am sorry, I got logged out because my mobile got switched off.
Okay, no issues. So, you want to try a topic? No, I don't need to.
All right, Toastmaster Umar, can we give you the topic?
Yes.
Who would like to give a topic to Toastmaster Umar? Or you allow? Okay, Pragya.
I would
Okay.
like to. I would like to.
Naveed wants to
Sushant,
give or who wants to? You can do a toss.
decide and give you that. Give a topic to Toastmaster Umar, please.
I'll give an easy one to Umar. Very easy. So Umar, your topic is no, it's actually easy. It's not your type of easy.
So you can give extremely tough also, no issue at all.
No, easy ones are your topic, Umar, is that our parenthood is a reflection of our childhood. Our parenthood is a reflection of our childhood.
Okay, that's an interesting question. Wonderful. Actually, very true. See, how I always say that it's not what you leave for your children, it's what you leave in them. Because you may have done a lot of things, okay, a lot of assets, a lot of property and all that. But what have you taught them? What values you have instilled in them? That's what is important. Have you given them all those ethical values, being honest, being loving, being kind, being caring? And if all those things are not there, that will come on, build on them, that will grow stronger in them, and they will be reflected in there when they grow as and become parents. Because always, that's why we say a child is the father of man. Because sometimes you have to face that kind of a dilemma. Because if you are treating your parents like that, maybe your sons and daughters will do it to you also. Because you are what you have been taught, your upbringing, your culture, everything influences that you have been taken from your parents. So it is very true that your parenthood is a reflection of your childhood. What have you done? All those things, how you have been spoiled, how you have been witty and naughty, and all those things you have done, everything kind of things you have done. How much spoiled you have been. So when you are growing to be a parent, you will most probably you will be giving those kind of values to your children also. But that has to be broken. That is not the solution. You have to break that chain. You don't have to follow the suit. You have to go a different way. You have to give those wonderful things that you can give, those that cannot be touched, all those beautiful values and joys of life. If your parents have done those things, it doesn't mean you have to do it also. You have to break that chain, and it's in your hand. It's your choice. Over to you, Tabitha Master. सुनीता मैं चली गई.
Sunita ma'am is gone.
Sunita ma'am का topic बड़ा अच्छा था. It was a good topic.
All right, can we conclude then if
Yes.
it's done?
Yeah, it's done.
Sushant wanted to give you another topic.
He wants to give me another topic?
He wished.
We love to grill you, Umar. Umar.
Okay, let's
Okay.
quickly conclude it because I have to compile this video.
Okay.
Sushant, go ahead, please.
Yeah,
Yes.
so Umarji, here is your topic. Rejection is another opportunity for selection. I'll repeat, rejection is another opportunity for selection. Over to you.
Oh, rejection is another opportunity for selection. Oh, you can say that I'm dating a lot of girls. Maybe one have rejected, second has rejected. Okay, maybe other will select also. Just kidding. So you have the opportunity. You don't have to stop at one. Okay, you have once failed. You can try another. There are so many girls. There is not only one girl. So you have so many options to. You have to. There is a big pool. This is world is so big. So many varieties are there. So on a serious note, rejection is not the end of the road. Rejection is a stepping stone towards your success. Because rejections make you humble, soften your heart, and it you keeps you grounded. Because if you're not grounded, you will have that ego. You will have a lot of you will have a lot of maybe arrogance. So when you got arrogance, you will get overjoyous about it. So that's important. In order to, you have to stay humble and you have to stay grounded. And in order to do that, you will face a lot of failures. Admit it. You are not a perfect being. There are some lot of ups and downs. Is life a straight line? No. If it's a straight line, it means you are dead. It has ups and downs. So on these down moments, all those rejections are happening. People are ignoring you. People are hitting you. You have to hold your head high and be confident and strong. And that's how you can persevere. It's a learning opportunity. You learn from your mistakes. If you're not learning from them, you are making more mistakes. You learn from them, convert them into lessons, and those rejections will convert into victories. That's what is life is all about. Converting your rejections and failures into victories. Over to you, Timothy. I was in between distracted about chat. In some chat
All
comments
right.
I was
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Umar. Really appreciate. Can we all give Toastmaster Umar a big hand for managing this 154th session and making it successful? Thank you so much, Toastmaster Umar. Really appreciate for very interesting, thought-provoking topics as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, with that power vested in me as a host of this meeting, I adjourn the meeting. Please stay blessed and keep your society safe.